Is that it? Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Are you going to do an intro?
Yeah, I am, yeah. In the interests of fairness, I really want you to be able to, answer these questions freely.
Yes,
So
master.
it's important that you do remember. It's important, honestly, that you do remember, should it become impossible for you to work with me, you're free to leave, you are free to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. You must remember name, rank and number only, Jed.
Bumper bundle, whoopee. Someone would like to know which is Kev's favourite BGH album, apart from the ones you played on.
Right, I always like the live stuff, so live tapes.
Was it live tapes or live?
Live tapes.
Right.
I like
Let's not ask you.
8, 9, 10 and
No.
11.
I'm not ask you.
I thought you said
It's individual questions, this.
Oh yes, okay John, sorry.
Is that
Just
me done?
remember,
You're right, you can go now.
Is that me done?
when it becomes impossible, Craig,
Yes,
your
sir.
favourite... What's that echo coming from?
It's coming from the kit, I
All
think.
right.
The bongo drum.
Yeah. Are you picking that up? Or a load of echo? Right.
It's a gong drum. The gong. Craig. Your favourite song to sing, no matter what.
No matter.
No matter what.
No matter what you
That finger.
do. I don't know really. Can't say. I can't say I like singing. To be honest, I don't really enjoy it. I have to do it because John said I had to do it. So
Well, I often
What
don't
about your
enjoy
wedding
singing.
set?
yeah, wedding set. Oh, I don't know. I quite like singing the way it is without a wedding set. That's quite a nice song to sing by Bruce Hornsby and the Kitchen Range. He does a lovely range and saucepans as well. It's not my favourite, but it's an answer, isn't it? You know.
Oh, the best is that they ask you
I'm
what's your
honest.
favourite.
Based on the fact that I can't think of anything, yes, it's my favourite.
Jazz, your favourite composition of John's?
Children of the Disappeared.
I knew it was going
Oh.
Easy one, that one.
to. It's peasy like a squeezy.
I mean, Mockingbird's tremendous, but
Yes.
that's just wonderful.
Did you know, follow, this is to all of you, did you know, follow like BGH? Did you know, follow like BGH before they joined John's band?
Did you not like follow?
I used to be able to read, you know.
Did we know, like...
Yeah.
Did we know... Well, I did. I had some of the albums in the 70s, I think. Everyone is Everybody Else, I thought, and Time on a Ghost, and then backtracked, I guess, and did Once Again, so I was a definite yes.
Mm-hmm. I knew of them when I was a kid because they were like mystery men. They were
Mr. Man.
Stars of
mystery
Saddleworth.
men, yeah. They were like there's this rock band that are famous everywhere in the world except here. Yeah, and we're like, oh, where do they live? They live in Saddleworth. It's like, oh, they must be big time Charlies because that's like 3 buses away. That, So I knew of them as a young teenager. And my other secret was that I bought Turn of the Tide, actually. When you released that, I thought, I'll check them out. And it was really good. I loved it. Did I do right, John? Did I do right?
What are your favourite memories as members of GLBGH? It sounds so crap, that, doesn't it?
Don't want to ask that one again.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Favourite memories? My favourite comedy moment, if you like, was Wooly being wheeled back like Dr. Fives at Berlin when it was raining on the Mellotron.
That was-
fantastic.
And he was on the rise and all the crew were just
Yeah.
pushing him back and he was still like a demented Mellotron player still.
That was absolutely hilarious. that.
We all legged it, and he
Yeah.
got because he's on the rise, he just got left, didn't he?
It was truly hilarious, that
we
moment.
got pulled out.
It was on YouTube as well somewhere. I'm not. Yeah, at the time, I don't know whether it's still up there. It was
That's what it does
fantastic.
spring to mind. That was a top.
With the roadies all trying to wrap him in plastic.
Yeah.
Trying to put that plastic
Plastic
over the
cloak on
thing,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, that is definitely one of the funniest. I think in terms of nicest gigs, I think the Portugal ones are up there for me.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
Lisbon and
beautiful, yeah.
Porto, I think
Porto
they're both
one.
really lovely gigs now.
yeah, Porto was
Oh.
fabulous.
And I like the Homburg gig that we did.
Oh yeah, it was,
Which
yes.
was quite a biggie for us, really, weren't
Yeah,
it? In
it
some
was.
ways,
Yeah.
punter-wise.
Yeah, probably the biggest one that I've done.
What can you tell us about the new album, i.e. influences and direction?
Nothing. We're not allowed to.
Top secret.
Not nothing. I think Keith's already given the game away on
Yeah.
some of them, hasn't he? But there's just songs, aren't there?
So we know nothing.
There's songs.
Yeah, just written songs, yeah. Not influenced by him.
Well, like songs.
Like tunes, really, yeah.
Yeah,
Just like a tune. It has this. Well, the songs I write kind of set off a bit low key, and then they level out in the middle, and then just tail right off at the end. Never actually get there.
Varied, though, very varied in style. I suppose lots of different influences.
What are your favourite bands and influences?
I never know how to answer this question
Because it's so many different.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I
true.
love Massive Attack, which is like all electronic stuff, and yeah, I love stuff like Jeff Beck, Jethro Tull. It's totally different.
Yeah, I don't think there's any harm in that. Yeah, if you're a sort of genuine musician, you play
Yeah,
lots of different
yeah,
styles,
yeah.
you will pick up lots of different influences.
Yeah,
I mean, I
but-
think Steely Dan features heavily in mine, Beatles obviously, but probably Yes in the yeah in the 70s, because you know that's all the prog stuff.
I
that's
listened to a
where
lot of
those
Rush as a
influences.
kid, you know.
I was in Rush. I totally missed the Yes then and went.
I did, yeah.
Rush.
I just dropped into the
Yeah.
Rush period, and then like worked everything out from there. Really discovered like Stanley Clarke and stuff. Then which you get into like Billy Cobham and
George Duke.
Marvis, you like it, so you
Yeah.
start thinking this is music,
Yeah.
and then you're about 20-year-old and think what's all that rubbish? What they're playing, Broken Biscuits. So a bit
Was that-
difficult, really.
Billy Clark's brother.
Billy Clark's brother, that's right, yeah. They
Yeah.
were Jimmy Rubber Boots.
Yeah.
Jimmy Rubber Boots' his mate. And he was friends of Foreign Coin Eddie, ladies and gentlemen, who's another famous musician from the Oldham area.
Favourite memories of Woolley Woodston home?
Well, he's probably done my favourite, which was
Yeah.
the Berlin in a plastic bag one. That was
There's
definitely
absolute millions of them.
He just had us in stitches.
Yeah. There's two.
I'll tell you one that I always remember, which was the He'll Never Know episode, which was when Craig...
Should I speak to camera?
Craig was bringing in
That's it.
Woolies, the VK organ thing, which
Yeah.
wasn't even Woolies anyway, I think it was Jeff's, wasn't it? And,
Jeff went one at a VK keyboard, and he rang me up and said, "Take it up to the rehearsal rooms," because he lived in London, obviously. "Take it to the rehearsal rooms we have to rest for this gig." So, but he had no case, so when I was taking it out of the car, I banged one of the sockets and snapped it off. Oh no! So I arrived and John said, "What's that?" I said, "It's the socket for the back and a tube of super glue." I said, "I'm going to glue it back on, and he'll never know." But because as what John refers to as a big knob, I glued it on, but then I put the keyboard back on top of the tube of super glue, which burst. And then when Wooly arrived, I glued on the keyboard to the flight case. So he instantly sussed me out. He ripped it off. Went, "What's going on here then? Somebody's glued this on the back." And I said, I'd snapped off and tried to glue it on, and he said, "It's not. It's not the subplot.
it's not the damage.
It's not the damage. It's the
deception."
deceit that I'm more upset about." I was hung by my own petard. Is that right? Hoisted by my own petard.
That was definitely one of them,
There's
that.
two which I really liked at Woolies. But one of them is when we went to the top of the Empire State Building, and he was terrified. Wooly, we got to the very top. John was walking around with a plum, not bothered, and we were all looking. "Oh, come on, Wooly, come on, look
Stood
over
in the
here."
doorway.
Yeah, and he was
I
hanging
walked
onto
back and I said to him,
hanging onto
"What
a
saw
rail.
you then? What are you doing?" "I can't stand heights."
I can't stand the heights. And he said, "I can't believe it. I just paid $20 to shit myself." And then a pigeon flew past me and he said, "What's that doing here?" And I said, he said, "How's that got up here?" He said, "Somebody must have brought some eggs and hatched them out." And it can't get down. One mark is a pigeon floating around the top of it. It's too far up. Somebody's brought a clutch of eggs instead.
You had to be there.
Oh, that was superb. That. Oh, yeah, happy days.
Right. Any more?
I mean, more.
Well, the other one is I was going to mention was John has some vocal exercises. They call glottal shocks.
Yeah.
Which all proper singers do, which obviously I don't, because my warm-up used to be 20 benches and edges and 6 pints of bitter. And we were pre-gig somewhere, I think we were in Würzburg in Germany. And John was saying, you should warm up, Craig, and I'll teach you these. And one of them was Ungiae, and another one, the glottal shocks, was, he said, you should go, ha, 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 ha. And then Wooly just shouted from the corner, staying alive, staying alive.
Probably not funny.
No, not funny, but it made me laugh at the time.
And I've got one that I've still got the video evidence of, which is you and him dancing around the handbag in Lisbon.
In Lisbon,
which one day I will let the wider public in on that one, because it is just hilarious.
Yeah, there were lots of giddiness going on backstage, weren't there? Lots of big dances. Memory lane.
There's 2 questions now here about BJH FLH.
Okay.
And I'm going to leave them out because it's not really fair for amateurs to
Amateurs.
amateurs as like ourselves to criticise professional musicians. So I'm going to leave those out. What are your I've done that, haven't I? I've done all those, haven't I? I'll tell you honest, I'm losing it. How familiar are... So honestly...
Is that one of the FLB?
Yeah,
He'll edit this bit out.
Yeah.
How familiar are you with
You don't need
GBH?
to. We're daft anyway, so it's not going to make all the... This is to Kevin Craig.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you realise you have been with John longer than Wooly was in the original band? I didn't know that.
No, we didn't.
I think, point of order though, I think technically, on the basis that Craig has been sacked and rehired at least 15 times, he's not had a continuous service yet.
Yeah. Take out those periods,
Yeah, so I mean, I must admit my my P40 has been shredded.
I thought you'd had that tattooed on your wrist by now.
When it becomes impossible.
I don't think there's any, what's the significance? I don't know. Does Jez, being a City fan, think Manchester City are going to win the Premier League again this year?
I don't make predictions, and I never will.